Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Oh, here the chat is also scuffed. Hold on. Oh, I know what I did. Hold on. There we go. Hello, Apple. Hello, Kitori. How you doing, Kito? How you doing, Apple? How is your co-working and... Oh, later you have shiny hunting. How's your co-wo going? It's okay. Yeah, you're having a rough week, right? Take good care of yourself, please. I've been trying to back up all my stream stuff because I want to reformat my laptop. Oh my god. Why you wanna reformat your laptop? Oh god. I will inevitably mess something up and have to redo everything. Oh, I see, I see. Precaution for your own doings. I see, I see. I've been having some tech issues and I'm hoping it will resolve. Well, I mean, formatting pretty much resolves any like weird bug or such you should have, so. If it doesn't, then I have hardware problems. Yeah. Then you need to go search further, which on a laptop is rough. Yeah. There's something in my eye. Yeah, my finger now. There we go. I got it for Christmas though, so hopefully it's still under warranty. It should be, right? Like, don't you guys get at least a year warranty over there? Hold on, I'm tearing up. Oh no! Chat, you make me so emotional. Yeah, usually a year. I mean, if it's Christmas, then it's half a year old. There we go. We usually get 3 years. Like 3 years warranty if actually something manufacturer breaks, and 1 year from the company itself. So that's like if you have like weird sightings happening or so, something like that, like tiny sightings that they can help with. You can buy up extra up to like 5 years or something, but it's often not worth it. I was lucky that I had warranty on my PC. This is why I always advise to just get your PC built. Like, pick the parts you want yourself and then let a company, you know, build it. That's what I do, because then you have warranty. And there's a lot of things in your PC that can break down. And in my case, before the 2.5 or something year warranty, the GPU broke. And they didn't have the same GPU anymore, so I got a free upgrade to like the 40 series at that point, back then. So yeah, there was a lot of headache, and very lucky afterwards. But it was rough because I checked everything in my PC. Hold on, because I do know how to fix like a lot myself. So it was like, is it the motherboard? No. Is it the RAM? No. Is it the power supply? No. Is it all the wiring? No. Is it my monitor? No. Okay, let's put in my old GPU, which is like a 1050 Ti. I still have a 1050 Ti laying in my storage. I was like, okay, I'm gonna put my 1050 Ti in here and see I get the same issues or not. And it just immediately fixed itself. So yeah. Yeah. I sent a mail to the PC company being like, hey guys, the PC that I bought from you a bit back, yeah, the GPU is broke. They were like, are you sure it's the GPU? And me being like, I did this and 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 this. And they were like, okay. Okay. Just send the GPU back, we'll check it, and then we'll send you another one. They checked it and they were like, oh yeah, it is broke. It was also just like a manufacturing problem on like the GPU itself. So I couldn't even do anything about it, even if I wanted to. I did this and this and this and this, yeah. It's how I am with all like technical support, because of like years of PC building and fixing my own shit and fixing a lot of other people's shit. I know a lot. So I first tried to fix it myself. And I hate opening my PC. I'm at that age where I just don't want that stress anymore. It's just not worth it. So yeah. So I often first run all the other things before I take the technical people and such. Never stress. Hello, me. Welcome in. Yeah, if you don't need to have the stress, and you can breach like the little bit of extra money it costs to have someone else build your PC with warranty, then just do that. Especially nowadays. Imagine buying a PC now, or like that you bought a PC a year ago, and then your RAM breaks, or your GPU breaks, and you have no warranty. Ooh. Boy, I hope you have an extra mortgage or something, cause holy, they're cooked, yeah. It's so expensive. It's actually crazy. I'm gonna put the opacity a bit higher. Let's see! Wow! That has a long time. How you doing? And thank you for the 7-month support. I appreciate you. Are you going to work? I was checking the time. I was like, how late is it for you? Yeah. Yeah, I'm so happy that I got my PC like, what is it, like 3 or 4 years ago now or something? Even if I already had like one warranty used, but And then when I got a new piece, I got another year of warranty on top of that piece. So that was nice. But yeah, I'm going to work soon, yes? Oh, okay. Hope you have a good day at work. How you doing? I'm okay, exhausted. How have you been? Life has been stressful. And a lot of things have happened. But we're doing alright, as in we're continuing to marching on. And we're trying to stream what we can. Like today we're just gonna have coffee and yap. Because I'm dying. So we're just gonna try doing what we can. Yeah. It is what it is for now. Me too, me too. Yeah, take it easy, be kind to yourself. Minus the streaming. Have you been playing any games lately? Oh yeah, you haven't even touched Hades anymore. You were like traveling a lot, right? Yeah, you got another like travel vacation? Or you got the girlfriend over? I haven't touched Hades for a long time, sadly. Oh, busy life, huh? Yeah. Oh, let me put my coffee here. No. Been traveling, but just around the UK recently, nowhere special. UK has a nice of places as well. Especially if you go towards the north, or like all the way to the west. Yeah. The west, southwest. You can visit the freaking Shire. It is a nice place though. I do live in the north, yeah, I see. I mean, you can just like have a nice crossover to Scotland as well. I always liked hiking in Scotland. Some amazing views. Yeah, I want to pick up like driving around a bit as well. Was hiking in the Peak District this week? Ooh. You also had nice views? I have like a something in the back of my throat is like bothering me. Hold on. But the coffee is still too hot. Oh god. I don't know what that was. Hold on, let me get some honey. I have honey next to me. Sorry about that. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, this morning my dad came over because I don't know if it was the kitchen or it was like the washing machine. But either way, the plumbing was clogged, like clogged. Whenever I put water in the sink, it was just not going away. I did have like clogging issues before because this is an old house, so it goes from like a wider pipe to a smaller pipe, which is atrocious. So you very easily have clogging issues. But never this bad. So my dad came with the water vacuum cleaner thingy-mabob that he has, and he like reverse sucked, or well, reverse blew, but sucked on the pipe, and I just hear like and a bunch of like horrible sounding stuff goes into the big vacuum cleaner. And my dad was like, okay, let's see what this is. And he opens up the thing, and the smell that came out of it, I was like, oh, what is that? And it was all black and shit. I was like, what the fuck is that? It was like Cthulhu's intestines came out of my plumbing. My goodness. But he also did the plumbing of the washing machine, and that also had some clogging in it, because it comes on the same pipe. Like it goes from a secondary pipe into the same double pipe, so I think it had just clogging there. And a week ago I did my laundry, and the laundry machine was also like beep 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 beep, and I was like, that's not a sound you're supposed to do, and it gave like some error on the front. The thing is, all new washing machines, I don't know if you guys have that as well, but they don't come with a manual anymore. And I know, Solo, you're just old, I know, but needing to scan QR codes for everything, I'm getting pissed off, bro. I'm getting so tired of it. It is so bad. It is so bad. Like, why can't we... Hold on. Why can't we just have a manual? Like, what's such a big deal to not having a manual? You need to scan the fucking QR code, and then you can't even read it on your phone because the letters are so tiny. So you continuously need to zoom in and go to the side, and zoom in, go to the side, zoom out, go back, zoom in, go to the side. It's so horrible. Either way, it was like a clogging issue that it couldn't get rid of its water. But once I put off the washing machine and put it on again, it normally ended its cycle. So I was like, I don't know what that is. So I didn't really think too much of it until 2 days ago, and everything suddenly clogged. I'm like, oh, okay, fine. Yeah. Man, I don't know what was in it. The horrible thing is as well, if because I live in an apartment complex, and the whole like plumbing that is on the side of my kitchen and everything is connected to the main as well. So if people, like, if my upstairs neighbor is, or like my upstairs neighbors, I must say, because I have multiple rows above me, are like doing shady stuff down their drain or down their showers or down with the washing machine or whatever, it can clog my plumbing as well. So yeah. Really annoying, really annoying. Like, 2 levels below me, there was a leak. They had like a whole leakage over their like living room ceiling. But the thing is, the people below me are on quote-unquote holiday. It's not really a holiday, just half a year they live in another country. So they're gone till December. But the people that this building is from came into my apartment as well. It's like, hey, we need to remove your toilet. And I'm like, why? To like shove a camera through it if we can see if there's a leakage. I'm like, okay, whatever. So yeah, I'm like, I just hope that nobody above me does some weird stuff while it's getting like clogged. But the thing is, with old houses it's hard, because these things are kind of just not made for the stuff that we throw down the drain these days. Yeah. Well, and of course, because it's my dad, and my dad is like... Listen, my dad is retired, but he has worked pretty much his whole life, ever since he was 13 or 14 or something, like me, and he's still used to waking up abysmally early. And because he's like, well, I planned my day with things, I can come over in the early morning, and I'm like, fine, I'll just put like 3 alarms or 5 alarms or whatever. So I was awake from the early morning already. So I was, after Dad was gone, I was like, well, might as well just touch some grass. So I braved the outdoors, chat. I went outdoors with a book and had a small walk, and then sat on a bench, read some from the book, and then had a bit of walk further, visited the local fishmonger, so I had some fish while reading the book. For getting up early, yes! I'm the same. I don't do mornings. I don't like doing mornings. Nowadays I wake up at like 10 or 11, and that's fine. That's perfectly all right. Anything before that, I don't want to know. I don't know. And technically, I will probably be slightly functional around like noon, like 12, or like midday, start of the midday. Not noon. Noon is at the end of the midday. Because I first need to get myself like a half a liter of coffee in me before I even start functioning. Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to sleep on better hours again. It's like an ongoing battle, but I noticed that I really should just not be on my phone when I'm going towards bed. It's not even like it's not even that I'm doom scrolling. I'm like reading all different things. I'm reading manga or stuff like that, and then, oh, suddenly 3 hours away. Mr. Ding Dong, welcome in. Yeah. Oh yeah. I also restarted watching Chinese drama again, chat. Oh no. Oh no, I know. They are very long episodes and they are very long series. Probably anime will take a backseat for that. Yeah, I started Pursuit of Jade, and it does seem decent. So we'll see. We'll see. I got it recommended to me from another streamer. Yeah. What you up to, Chand? When was the new RuneScape League starting? Because I did hear some of my like RuneScaper friends talking about it, but I don't know when exactly. When RuneScape League? Because it was in August, right? Just booting up Paul World? Oh yeah. If I ever get that game, my whole life will be gone as well. Hello, Andre from the YouTube side decided to come to Twitch. Oh hey! Welcome, welcome! Welcome on the other side! I also saw that Mimi also moved over to Twitch. You guys have a bunch of emotes here as well. Cause YouTube is being an absolute ad. Okay, I'm not allowed to say that while I'm multi-streaming on YouTube. YouTube has been difficult to get monetized on. Let me just put it like that. Yeah. Away. Oh, 10 August is the RuneScape League. You need at least 1k subs, which is hard. 500 watch hours. No, it's 300 subs and 5k watch hours. And if you make shorts, you need over 1 million watch hours. It's absolutely crazy. But it's mainly the subs. Or, well, yeah, the subs, because I don't know what my channel is at now, like 100 something. It's not that I'm actively promoting myself. Right? What are we at? 126, yeah. I mean, it's a gaming channel. A gaming channel is not gonna pull a lot, right? But I just find it annoying that I can't get monetized on YouTube while I want to give people in the YouTube chat the possibility to use emotes and such as well, right? Like, I feel that is the fun part of being a part of a chat as well. That's why Twitch is still doing so good, because it has like that community feeling. Like on anything else tech-wise, it's tech-wise, Twitch is like way worse than YouTube by a big standard. I reached 3.2 million views on my channel, which is shorts, and I only gained 5k subs from it. And sadly, we don't have a lot of emotes in YouTube. Yeah, but you can add your own emotes, right? If you have membership. Then you also have emote slots, as far as I know. I don't fully know how it works, because here on Twitch is depending on how many subs you have, you get emote slots. And even if your subs go down, once you unlock the emote slots, like you get like 2 emote slots at 20 subs, and you get 2 emote slots on 30 subs and stuff like that, right? But let's say you go from an average of like 40 subs back to 20, you still keep the slots that you already unlocked, which is quite nice. That means that if your channel ever becomes a bit more dormant, or stuff happens in your life, right, which pretty easily happens, you don't get immediately punished for it. I can get monetized on YouTube if I just have 174 subs. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, and I need to have like 3 videos uploaded in the last, 30 days, but because I'm live streaming to YouTube, it counts that as well, I think. Yeah. But it's not like it's much money to be made from YouTube. Like, even if you have a lot of subs or a lot of watch or something like that. Sure, there's some passive income, but the most of it is sponsors and stuff, right? Yeah, so yeah. At the moment, my Twitch isn't really making much either. Like, all the money that we get from subs automatically goes back into the stream. Like, I buy emotes for you guys, I buy like artworks or such, or now I have like invested it in a new model, right, that is being made in the background at the moment, so yeah. I mean, you can try short form content, what I'm doing right now, but the 20 slots is nice, but getting monetized is really hard. The thing is, like, if you do short form, then I need to have the higher amount of views. And I wouldn't even know what type of shorts to make. I mean, I can make YAP shorts. Don't know if that would do any good, right? But yeah. Because if I wanted to do the book reading, I would make a different channel anyways. Or I would make all my videos on the main channel here private, or that you can only check them from the playlist, which is fine, because like every game has a playlist, right? But then on the main, on the front video view will only be like the book reading ones, so yeah. The thing is, because I've already made over 160 or something videos on YouTube, YouTube has categorized me in the gaming and entertainment at the moment with my channel, which is, it's okay. Because if I go live and then if people are searching gaming content or such, it gets pushed out to them to possibly find me. The thing is, like, the gaming category is very big. Very, very big. And finding live streams on YouTube is also not great. So if I now pivot to reading content, it doesn't get, like, pushed out to the right people, right? Because my channel is already categorized in the algorithm of YouTube of gaming. Like, I might get an overlap, sure, in gamers that also read. Yes, possibly. But if I would make a new channel that is only reading, it gets pushed out to people that search more for books, reading, reviews on books, audio books, heck, even ASMR reading probably. How I make good content is adding these three things: a hook to hook the viewer, and retention to tell the story, and the payoff is showing the first thing at the hook and the ending, so they actually stayed on your channel and watch more of your content. Yeah, I know how people do it with shorts. It's also that they cut the short, like, really short at the end, where it's the review of something, so people will need to watch again, or they want to see it again because they missed it, or something like that. So that's also how they get it. I just, like, nothing against, like, people making short form content, but for me personally, I don't want to attract the majority people that only watch short form, if that makes any sense, right? Because for one, this is a live channel, and for two, it is pretty more mature content, to say it like that. We talk about more serious subjects, and it is a pretty chill and slow stream, which I feel kind of goes against the whole shorts and everything like that. Also, next to that, I don't necessarily want to make this my job. So I have the how do you say that? I have the luxury of being very picky with what I do with my content, because it's just a hobby. So yeah. I appreciate you, like, giving pointers though, because I do think that a lot of people that do make content on YouTube have a hard time figuring out what they really need to do. And that's pretty hard as well, because the algorithm in YouTube is kind of weird, and you do need to like keep an eye on it. I mean, we have other things instead of making content, and blowing up is really hard to do. Yeah. And it's proven that with the algorithm how it works now, because I had my own marketing company as well, but with how the algorithm on social media is now, like TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube Shorts, the algorithm, whenever you just flood it, it goes like, oh, what is this thing that has been like mentioned 100 times? It must be important. And then it pushes out that thing more, right? It searches for like the same key factors. So what you see bigger content creators do nowadays is just hiring a bunch of editors or using clip services to like flood the system with their like shorts and their content and everything like that. Because let's all be honest here, most of the bigger content creators aren't interesting people and are not really entertainers either, in the sense of like if you go 10 years back and see what YouTube was creating then for entertainment, right? Sure, you still have like the giants of back of the day, like Soda Popping, Lyric, stuff like that, right? They haven't really changed their content much. But the other people that are like at the top, they just have like, what was it? Like, to give an example, like Clavicle pushed out more than 60k shorts a month. 60k? There's a whole company working behind there. And all those shorts have a Kick logo on them, so Kick is getting marketing that way as well. I have something to fix that, which is making your own original content, which could work. Yeah, like, I'm not saying like it's totally futile to not make original content, because original content still gets appreciated. The thing is, like, it is harder to get noticed by the algorithm, or it is very random what people then find interesting and stumble upon you, right? I made one that's originally and got like 3.2 million views. Nice. And that's how I gained like half of the 10k. Yeah, it's often also just like one video that will absolutely pop you off, and then you need to ride that high and try to milk that shit as much as possible to like gain enough from that, because you just don't know when that moment is gonna happen again, right? If you don't come into the social media game or the content creation game with a big bag of money, you're gonna have a really rough time nowadays. Because the system has been gamified so hard, people have figured out how to just use the system for their benefit. And a lot of bigger companies are behind larger content creators nowadays. So, yeah. It's also not helping. Like, I 100% agree with you. If you want to probably... Like, let's say you want to make this your job. I would not advise it to begin with. But let's say you truly want to make content creating your job, right? If that's your dream, if you love that, if you love editing, or if you love making content, then go for it, right? I'm not stopping you if that's really truly what you would want to do in life, with anything in life. And hold on, where was I going with this? But then you also got to realize that streaming, like for six hours or something, or 8 hours or whatever, is just not beneficial. It's not good. The only way streaming would be decent, welcome in Bottle, is if you would set up your streams to also immediately pump out content onto YouTube. And the thing is, if you look at how the front page of YouTube is, it's like one row of long form, which is 3 videos. So you need to compete with all long form that is possibly in the same genre as you, so in my case gaming, in those 3 top slots. And then you have like 3 rows of shorts or something like that, with another like 3 row of long form, or like 3 video long form, and then another like shorts, because YouTube has just been pushing on shorts, which arguably was a good decision for them company-wise, because they are making more bank of shorts than TikTok even nowadays. So yeah, but so for a content creator, it will be very beneficial to then do short form, right? Because then you will probably get easier noticed, because there's just more visibility possibility on the front page already. I also seen a YouTube channel who had 0 subs, but was YouTube verified. You need at least 100k to be verified. As I dig deeper, it was a YouTube manager who got themselves verified. Strange. Yeah, you also have people that just buy the channels. Buy the channels that are either old channels of people that don't do anything with it anymore, or they are things like a shorts channel where they pushed a lot of certain content, often in other languages, because it's easier to gain subs and stuff through that. And then people buy that channel, remove everything from the channel, and then put their own content on it, right? Of course you're gonna bleed some subs, if those subs are even legit. Let's not talk about that. But yeah, of course you're gonna bleed some subs, because it's not gonna be the same content as the people that have been channel. But oftentimes you see that there are like a lot, and I kid you not, a lot of dormant subs that just like not get the channel advised in the recommended anymore. Like, look at yourself in what you are following on YouTube, and are you getting truly every new video that you are following from that channel recommended to you? Well, not on your recommended. Maybe if you go to certain extra tabs that you have on the top, if you even know that there are extra tabs that you can use. A lot of people don't even look further than the recommended page, right? Like, I don't blame you. I'm the same, but I have shorts fully removed from my recommended page. So yeah. Like, I only go to the other tabs if I'm searching for certain specific things, or if I'm truly scrolling to the recommended and be like, why is it recommending videos I have already seen on YouTube? But yeah, like, content creation as a job is really, really, really hard, because even in the likelihood that you do manage to get enough subs, do manage to get enough viewing hours, and you get monetized, then you still don't get much. AdSense of YouTube has become more and more stingy across the years, and what you get per view is also fairly low these days, because the amount of people that are on YouTube is just more and more people, so it's further spread. Like, the most money that you're gonna get is from sponsors. And nowadays sponsors also know the situations with the bots and everything like that, so they also change their amount of money that you get for your CCV or such, right? Or your average amount of viewers, or average clicks, or whatever. What they base it on. So yeah. But getting your foot in the door for sponsors is already hard enough. You really need to sell yourself. Or you need to have the connections. Like, most of the cases it comes down to having connections. And then if you want to go the streamer route, which I 100% already don't advise. Like, listen, as much as I love hanging out with you here, it's not bringing me in any money. Let's just be real. I think in 2 or 3 months, I earn 50, maybe barely 50 euros, right? Which is decent. Like, it's nice extra money, but it's not like that I can pay my rent from that and all my food, all my healthcare, everything, right? No, you can't. And how many? And if you, in my case, I treat this as a hobby, so I do it 3 times a week, right? But let's say you really love streaming, and then in comparison to with a friend of mine, he streams almost every day, up to like 7-8 hours, because that's just what he enjoys. But that's more than a full-time job, and he's not getting paid as much as I am, even, I think. It's not that he's like fully marketing and getting his name out there, but say there's so many people, like, for funsies, go to, like, I don't know, well, I wouldn't take the League of Legends directory because that's just a place you're never gonna grow, but let's go to any directory that is somewhat popular, and then instead of searching on like things that are recommended to you or from viewers from high to low, click viewers low to high on Twitch and then scroll. The amount of people and really entertaining people at times as well that are sitting there just with 1 viewer or 2 viewer or like no viewer is just staggering. Like, I don't know how many viewers we have right now because I never look at that. But I know if you have above like 12 viewers or 15 viewers, you're already in the top, like what, 85% or 90% of Twitch. Let that one sink in. Streaming is good. I tried streaming before, but after an hour I give up and started to do short form content. Yeah, I mean, if you want to make money or stuff like that, I wouldn't advise streaming, because to get yourself out there with streaming is really hard, and you're competing with everyone on this platform or any of the platforms that you're multi-streaming to, right? Because you can, if you think about it, if you really want to make streaming your thing, which nowadays I don't think streaming is only falling further and further down, because people rather just watch a video because they might only have like 30 minutes or like 2 hours, and then they need to start doing other things, right? I feel like streaming nowadays, with the newer generation, people are not really that interested to get invested into a streamer anymore. But that's my personal like feeling about it. I can be wrong, you know. So, but let's say you want to take streaming seriously, just like putting content out there, because you should still put content out there, because you need to cross-pollinate almost as like a fucking bee. You need to cross-pollinate and get as much reach as you can, so you bring people in, right? So multi-streaming is a good thing. You can also do vertical streaming together with horizontal streaming nowadays. On what do we have nowadays? Twitch, YouTube, Kick, Twitter, Facebook. I don't know if Instagram has a live. I think so. TikTok. I'm probably missing a few, right? There's probably something more that I'm missing here. But that's already 8 that I just, like, off the top of my head give you right there. So you need to multi-stream to all of that. You need to make content for all of those, so you get reach everywhere. And then you want to hope that people actually come to your live channel. Which is also hard, because time zones. Time zones are just a thing. So you're not gonna capture everyone. Or you will toss your own, like, day and time cycle, which a lot of streamers actually do. You change your own time when you stream to, like, the most quote-unquote profitable, furthest reach. Like, in my case, I live in in Europe. But if I probably want to put my reach further, I would need to stream later than this, because then I will catch the American people more. So yeah. Yeah, time zones thing, because if I want to make a video and I upload at 5 p.m, it's gonna be 7 a.m. for them, and they are from Japan. Yeah, exactly. Like, you need to know what the category that you are marketing for. It's like, it's the same if you sell a product. Like, technically the streamer itself is the product, and you need to think, okay, what type of content am I doing? If you're doing gaming content, or you're doing blogging content or vlogging content, if you're doing economics, or if you're doing tech, or if you're doing book content or animal, like cute animal videos or whatever, it's all different types of people. Sure, they can have overlap, right? Like maybe economics also watch tech, or maybe the gaming people also watch tech, or stuff like that. Probably the gaming people also watch the cute animal videos, right? I'm one of those. But yeah, you do need to think like, oh, when are my viewers are gonna be searching the internet? I should then put my video out for possible reach. But a lot of things go into it. And then I'm not even stepping into the visual aspect of it. You need to get noticed. Why is someone gonna click on your video or scroll to your channel or whatever over all the other people, right? And then there's also the difference of, are you gonna marry a subject, marry a game, or are you gonna go variety? Variety is really hard, but once you get people that actually come into the channel for you, that are unicorn viewers, man. Those are so important. Like, you all in my chat, I appreciate you all so much. That you guys are just here to hang out with me. Like, that's insane. Because you all don't even come for the games I play, which I haven't been playing much games of lately, but yeah. Like, let's say I was mainly known for, I don't know, I did a lot of Zelda Breath of the Wild, right? And I had quite a few people hanging out that mainly came from Zelda Breath of the Wild. So when I finished up Zelda Breath of the Wild, of course, some people like dropped away. It's the same with if you're watching a variety streamer on Twitch, or you hover over to the left where you have all your channels that from the people that are online, and you see, oh, I want to go to this, watch this streamer, but they're playing a game I'm not really interested in. Okay, guess I'm gonna watch another stream. Of course, because you have so much options to watch anyways. So, like, think of competing with all of that. And it's the same on YouTube and all the other social media. Like, you just need to stick out and be interesting enough in some way. And it's really hard. Like, outside of YouTube and being able to script and edit and make yourself maybe appear more entertaining than you are in general, if you're streaming, you just need to go do it on the fly. Right? And for a lot of people, because I hang out on the places where you have newer people coming new to streaming, and I try to give them advice a bit. But it's a lot that where people notice that really often you get a message where it goes like, I've tried streaming, but I'm getting no viewers, or sometimes only one viewer, and it's so hard to keep talking into nothing. But that's sadly just how it is, because I'm the type of person that does go to Twitch and a category and then sort it on lowest to highest, because I do want to find like the nice smaller channels so I can interact in the chat with the streamer more, and then maybe find like a really nice channel that might grow up a bit bigger, right? And then I can be one of those viewers as well, to hang out there with their community and stuff like that. Because there are absolute gems in like the 2 view, the 5 view, yeah, like any of them. Like, I started small as well. We all come from somewhere. So it's so when someone clicks on your stream, they can't be met with silence. Most of the people don't come there for the gameplay. There's only a very few games on Twitch where people actually tune in to see high-level gameplay. And if you are a person that does high-level gameplay, then oftentimes you are already a bit known. So you're probably not around like the two or three viewers, right? So yeah, it's really hard to get your foot in there, especially if you're like silent. And people don't realize, like, okay, I know I'm an outlier. I yap for 3 to 5 hours easily. If you just get me with an interesting subject like this, I can continue on talking, like, continuously, without any breath or pause or whatever, because I do know a lot about this, because I'm very invested into this myself due to my old background in marketing, and I just find it fascinating. I like numbers, even though I'm not using the numbers for myself, right? And I help other streams as well in the background with things and visuals and stuff like that, so yeah. But imagine going into a stream outside of people just having bad audio or bad sound quality, or the stream is too low. There's a lot of streams that are just not like high volume enough. People can always turn down your stream on volume, but they can't always turn it up. Okay, yeah, you can install an extension that goes over the threshold, sure, but you kind of don't want to do that, right? So you need to have your level set, so where pretty much if someone has your channel at half or below half even, I would say that it is nice to hear on the volume wise. If you don't have that, someone comes into your stream and then they're like, oh, I can't even hear them, then they will just go out and click on another stream. Like, why wouldn't you? There are like hundreds of thousands of things. And it's a lot of people just come here, as Andre says, for the community. Like, we hang out together, we have just good vibes, and we're having a chat. That's also why I stream, because I just like hanging out with you all. And that's also why just chatting is the biggest freaking category on Twitch at this point, so yeah. And people, it's not necessarily that you feel lonely, but you also just want to have background sound in some cases, or yeah, it's just, I don't know. Or you have people that are really invested in the community, so. Sometimes people can impersonate large creators and try to edit like them to gain more views, which is pretty strange. I don't think it's strange, because it is like with anything that is popular, there is a certain pattern and type of entertainment that is just more interesting for people. Like, we call it slop, but there is a reason why it is so popular. If you look at soap series or reality TV, there is a certain formula that they follow. And you can also see that on shorts a lot, so yeah. Very true, and LARP is the thing as well. Yeah, fake it till you make it. Like, that's what I always say to people that are like, yeah, but I'll do that when I'm big. No, do it now. Pretend you're big already, and be the person that you want to be to that big audience, and the people will come, if that's like the entertainment part of it. All the things that I did in life, all the jobs I had in life, I had very important jobs without like not as much experience as other people, but I just faked being confident. Was I confident in my head? Was I confident behind the mask? Hell no! Am I confident sitting here behind the microphone talking to you all? No! But I'm still like trying to give you guys a good time and have a like positive vibe in the stream. Like, I'm not an all-knowing person either. But I try, right? And that's what you gotta do, just try. And it's just like life. If you think by yourself, like sit back, think by yourself, close your eyes if that makes it easier for you to visualize. And if you have like problems with making decisions in life, or you have no clue where to go in life, sit down, think by yourself, what type of person do I want to become? And you can dream big. It doesn't matter if you dream big. I mean, even I advise you to put the bar fucking high, because that means that you're only gonna chase after it, which means after 5 years or something, you might not reach the bar, but you've grown a whole ass bit. And make a visualization of the person that you want to be. And then whenever you come into a problem where you think, I don't know what to do, go back in your head and think, what would future Solo do? What would future Andre do? What would that person in your head do? And then follow that path. And sooner than later, you will stand in the mirror and look in the mirror to the person that you envisioned in your head. You will see it staring back at you. Because you will reach that path if you keep on to going. Sure, of course you have like things that you can't like help in life, right? Of course, like I didn't really account for a car hitting me either. You know, life does things. But, you know, if you just keep trying to walk your path, before you know it, you've walked meters. You walked like however freedom units, and you will grow in unimaginable ways that you didn't think you could do. Life does everything and we try to live and work to stay alive. Yes, but that's part of being human, right? And life isn't fair. Like, I'm not saying that it's gonna be easy if you just sit back and go like, ah, yes, I want a house at a lake, $1 million and a blowjob every day. Oh, that would be wonderful, yes. And then you open your eyes and you go like, all right, tomorrow I will have that. No, it's gonna be fucking rough. And you're gonna have moments where you don't wanna try anymore. We all have those moments. But those are the important moments to keep on going. Because nothing is worse than stagnating and just standing still. Because then nothing happens. So even if you slow down, even if you crawl, keep crawling, keep going. So important. And whatever life throws at you, try dodging it or accept it, put it down, be like, all right, what the fuck we do now? You have a path that is splitting in 2, a path that is splitting in 3. Try to figure your own path. And you will eventually find something. I did many things in life, but that's also because I just tried to keep searching for my path. And I made amazing memories. And I grew a lot. Man, if you guys knew the insecure, totally beaten down girl that I was when I was 17, 18. The no-talking child that I was before my 8th year. To the biggest fucking yapper now. What? Yeah. Like what? And I make easy connections with people because I kinda... Whenever I learned how to talk with people, I was so socially awkward. It's insane. I was so socially awkward, guys. You have no idea. I stumbled and stuttered. I still have a stutter at times, but I stumbled and stuttered, and I just like, even if you can't get the full sentence out, you made a noise. So you have the attention of a person. So now you said A, so now you gotta go B. You gotta pick through, right? And that's how I am with yapping, I guess, as well. Because I needed so quickly on the fly think of so many things to just keep talking, that it kind of just goes like that. And of course, in my marketing and in my graphic design and everything, you just need to come up with a lot of shit, right? So my brain makes a ton of connections. We all want to grow and be what we become someday, but getting there is always hard and it's not easy as we thought it was. It also is not... The end is not the thing that matters. I think a lot of people are so focused on the end image that they have in their head. And when they realize that, even if they're gonna meet that end image, it's not the end, because you're gonna move the goalpost anyways. Like, that's just gonna be another goalpost. If you like, are just, you know, that lucky and that prosperous that you actually manage to get like that full image that you have in your head. And then I kind of want to say, like, you didn't put the bar high enough, but then just adjust the bar, right? It's kind of when you train. If you go to the gym and you set a bar for yourself, like, I want to go 3 times a week. I don't know. Or you want to go like 1 time a week. Which already, if you never go to the gym, that's already big. Because let me tell you, going every week somewhere, me, as your own personal streamer hermit, I could never. I could never. I have multiple like hobbies and clubs and the orchestra that I was in and everything like that, but I even had moments where I was like, no, this week ain't it, bro. This week ain't it. It's... So yeah, and that's fine. It's fine. It doesn't go up like a fucking straight up curve. Like, that's not how life is. It goes up and down, and very down, and maybe very up, and very woo! Like, it's a roller coaster. You go everywhere. And you gotta accept that. And you gotta be kind to yourself. Because maybe if you try to go 3 times a week to the gym, and you only make it 2 times... then maybe you can try something at home, or try to go another day later, or maybe it just didn't work like that. And then you don't need to beat yourself down either, because you're already doing really good. Just try to pick it up again the next week. Stop being so hard on yourself, because you're only hurting yourself. Like, you're already doing so good if you're working on yourself. There's so many people that just sit and be stagnant and don't do anything, even though in their head they might have that they want to be someone different. But the only person that can make things happen for you is you. And that sucks. I know, it sucks a lot. You need to put in the work, and that is shit. Because it takes effort, and effort ain't fun. And changing a habit is really fucking hard. On average, for a habit to form, it takes what? Like a month or 2 months of continuous investment. There's a really good book on this matter if you're interested in it, and it's called the Atomic Habits. Atomic Habits. I'll search up from who it is because I'm bad with names. And I love that book as well. Even though I already did know a lot about it, there's also a PDF that you can really easily get. It is by James Clear. Yes. It is Atomic Habits, Tiny Changes, Remarkable Results. And it's so good. "24/7 days of continuous investment." Yeah. And you can take you can take a chill as well. Like, you don't always need to be going full balls to the wall to the max. It doesn't work. Especially not if you go from like 0 to immediately like 200 miles an hour. That's not how it works. That only hurts you. We all have the pride to do things become true, and it's hard and not easy. But we dream we will get there shortly, but it will happen like 50-50. It will have, and it will not. Yeah, that's why I say put the bar high. Try to achieve that bar, even if it is high. Because if you keep pushing to that bar and you won't let up, you will get further than you think. Because you can reach further than you think. Every person can, if they truly try. You have so much in you that you don't realize. But do know that the higher you put that bar, the harder it's gonna be to put in that effort. Starting low is fine too. I advise people to start low. I'm a masochist in that way, and I absolutely hurt myself with how I treat myself, so I put the bar in absolutely unreachable places. Is that good for you? No. Do I advise it? Maybe. But only if you can truly push through that pain. Because it's not fun to be always not reaching that goal. So I would say you can put that bar really, really high, but do put in between goalposts. Like I said, if you have a hard time working out or even starting to work out, then put it with once a week. And maybe not even go to the gym, maybe try something at home. And then if you keep doing once a week, then also be proud of yourself. If you did that a month, or if you did that 2 months, you can celebrate those moments. Like, don't look at all the influencers that go 5 times a week to the gym or whatever, and they be like, yeah, but those do it way better. I'm not like them. No, but you're doing it in your way, and you're already doing amazing. You're already doing better than what you were before. So why wouldn't you be proud of yourself? Fuck, celebrate yourself. In most cases, anything is better than nothing. That's why also I got like a walking pad, and I try to walk like every 2 days. And then of course some days I'm really not capable of doing that. Do I eat myself up and be like, oh well fuck, we didn't really move today? Yeah, of course. But then I just try the next day. And it's the same with my streaming. I absolutely beat myself up when I needed to lower the amount of days that I was streaming. But 3 times a week is way more healthier for me, especially now with all this extra shit going on. But yeah. And it's the same now. When I hang out with you all and I'm Yap, I feel like I'm not really doing much. But it's okay, right? The yapping content is good as well. But do I like punch myself and be like, yeah, but you didn't play a game. Oh yeah, but you didn't read a book. Oh yeah, but you didn't do your diamond painting. Oh yeah, but you there's so many things. Like, I beat myself up so badly. But sometimes I stand back, and it helps when I see like, just now Exy like subbed for 7 months as well, right? And I see these numbers. I see the support of you all, but it also reminds me that I've already been going for more than 1.5 months. Or like even longer than that. And then I've been pretty consistently, streaming for 3 days a week. Instead of trying 4 or 5 days and then suddenly either burning out or getting super depressed and have no energy anymore, and then I vanish for 3 weeks or a month, or I vanish for even longer. Well, that's not good. Better to be steady than only being up and crashing all the way down again. It's better to just like go at a steady pace, because you're still going. Like, it's not like you're not going forward. You're moving. we're all doing better than each other. Like some people have good skills like animating and draw, but we don't have that skill, but you have a good... Oh god. Andre, can you put punctuations when you type? Like, would you have a good skill at making good stories and could make a book out of it? Oh, that's really nice of you to say, but I don't think I say anything new that has already been said. Like, I rather give the books that are already there, that are amazing resources, like Atomic Habits, to you all. And then, like, for people that can probably put it in way better words. Because English is also not my native language. So yeah. Like, you just gotta figure out what you like. And if you go, yeah, but Sola, I don't know what I like, then just try. Try. And then if you find out what you don't like, then try something else. Like, it is not bad to like... I know it really sucks. Don't get me wrong. It absolutely fucking sucks when you are like, I think this is my thing. And then in the end, it turns out to not be your thing. Because we always kind of try searching for our thing to do in life, right? I also do that. And then... But you have the possibility and the luxury as humans to just try another thing. It is not such a big deal to start over. It might be rough, but in the end you will make it. And if that thing doesn't turn out again, we just try again, right? That's just how life is. I tried a lot of things as well. But with all the things that I tried in life, I can also give that wisdom back to you all. So in a way, all my experiences do amount to something. And a lot of my experience overlap into other things that I try as well. So yeah. Well, I try, but punctuations... Oh, I try to put punctuation, but I'm not that good. Well, I can try. Yeah. Just try. I'm also good at programming and try to make games, but making a game still gets low views and downloads as well. Making a game, you can kind of treat it the same way as trying to learn in what you're doing in life as well. Hi, hey, welcome in. Hi, big fan. Thank you for checking out the stream. Because if you make a game, you can't start with making like Expedition 33 out of nowhere either, right? Even if you're good at programming, that's a high bar to take. But you can set that bar and work towards the bar. And then maybe you will start a game with where you make an open world to explore, and maybe a character that has 2 or 3 spells. And you will figure out how the dynamics and animations of those spells, and then you will put out that game with that character having a little adventure in some open world with maybe you put a boss in it or a few puzzles or whatever, and you put out that first game. It might not get big views or downloads, but you will have that experience going into the next game. And you can build from there. And you can also then look back after the many years that you put in on all the games that you made and all the progress that you made, that you have learned, and you're suddenly way more experienced already after a few years. Like, nobody is born a master of their craft. Like, I can draw and I can paint as well, but I've been drawing and I've been painting since I was 4 and 12. So yeah. Of course, I put in a lot of hours. Heck, my first drawings weren't good either. Right? It's not like I put the paint to the canvas and I had the fucking Mona Lisa. No, doesn't work that way. But I do have a lot of paintings that I'm proud of and that I could have given to my mom with Mother's Day. And I have some drawings that I'm really proud of as well, some concept art and things. So yeah. That's why I always tell people keep any progress that you're making in whatever you're trying to learn. So you can look back when things are rough, you can look back and see where you come from and be like, whoa, we really made progress. Yeah, and that will keep you going as well. And sure, of course you're gonna have moments where it's gonna plateau a bit. Or heck, you might even go down. It's not really down, it's just like you have moments like from like drawing perspective, like in the, let's take drawing as an example. Let's say you draw anime and you draw portraits and you're really good at drawing portraits, all different angles of portraits. But now you've done that for like 5-6 years and you want to do backgrounds, you want to do big cities, you want to do forests, you want to do metropolises, you want to do fantasy worlds, medieval worlds, want to make cities in the sky. You can make anything, but you've never drawn perspective outside of portraits. So you're gonna have to start a little lower again. And technically you don't lose your skill in portrait drawing, that is still gonna be there. But you're gonna learn a whole new thing again. So you need to start from basics with that as well. But then later on, you can merge those two. And then you can draw a beautiful portrait with a cityscape in the back, maybe a lake or a forest, sun going down, big clouds, rain, storms, I don't know. And it's all experience that you make. It's not for nothing. Even though it feels like you're taking a step backwards, you're not really doing that. It's just you're breaching into a new avenue, so of course it's gonna be a bit harder to start from the start in that part again. But it's not like you're suddenly gonna lose all the previous experience that you already done for, right? Like if you learn to ride a bike and you don't ride a bike for multiple years, then yeah, once you get back on the bike it might be a little rough, but sooner than later you ride the bike again. Things like that you've invested quite some time in, you're not just gonna lose out of nowhere. Your brain will make connections and memorize things. Sure, it might get rusty a bit. You know, everyone has that. If you learn a language and you don't actively use the language after a while, it starts to deteriorate. And I can even say that in my case, I talk more English in my day-to-day than I talk Dutch. So when I talk to my parents or with any Dutch person, I sometimes have the English word in my head and I need to translate it into Dutch. Because my Dutch is just deteriorating. I also don't read books in Dutch, which doesn't help my case. So yeah. But it doesn't mean that I'm totally gonna lose the ability to speak my native language. Nah. It's just gonna be rusty, and then after a few hours of talking, the connections in your brain are gonna start working again. Sir Lex, welcome in. My native language has deteriorated insanely too. Yeah, I feel you. I don't even know how to say handlebar anymore. You mean like handlebar of a steering wheel? Like handvat? You mean your grunts and points? I don't think Germans talk like that. I wish it was that easy. Caveman behavior. Just like stomp on the floor and make some moans. Hogo, 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 ho, 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 ho. And they go like, oh, not hodo. Yeah. Also, welcome in, Tom. How are you all doing? Our homes back then were caves, but now as humans, it's now fancy houses we all live in. I mean, you could call a house a cave. If your house is a roof with like tiles on it, then technically it's still stone. You know, cave with PC and 4 screens is all I need. Toilet and kitchen optional. Speak for yourself. Yeah. Where's that underground city? Man, that would be kind of nice. I'm really... There must be like an underground city being built somewhere. Come on, like... With the sun going so crazy? Instead of going to Mars, we should just try to build underground. I have a crazy dog barking somewhere. You can hear him in the distance. Build homes in the ocean? Eh, we already did that. I'm one of the Atlanteans you're talking about. Where there was no land before, the Dutch created more land. Heck, we do it all over the world even. Look at Abu Dhabi. And they don't even use the Palm Islands. You think the world is gonna be like that movie Waterworld? Where it's just all ocean? And we're gonna have like floating water cities on top of the ocean. You think they're gonna be in domes? Or they're gonna be open air cities? What do you think? There's a rhythm game that has the premise that it's pretty much always raining. And because sometimes it's so hard raining, the people at certain levels in the apartment need to evacuate and go to a higher building when there's like an ongoing like monsoon season or stuff like that. You think it's gonna be like that? That we all live in like massive ass skyscrapers that just get like built higher and higher and higher depending on how much the ocean is gonna go up. At a certain point there aren't any any ice to melt anymore, right? How high will the ocean water, the water level be if all the pole, the North Pole and the South Pole and every ice and everything melts? Do we even still have land? Like the Jetsons? The Jetsons is just like space, right? Also, no, it's Jetsons. Yeah, that's like space. I mean, those are like on poles. So poles, right? High enough, you should probably evolve some gills. I'm trying, man, I'm trying. I would love to be able to breathe underwater. Are they stupid? Can't they just build houses higher up? But what if it always is perpetually raining? And they started out with normal apartments like we have now, right? Let's say you live on the bottom floor and it just keeps raining. Decades and decades of rain and can't go anywhere. At a certain point you need to go live higher up. Just build more seawalls like the Netherlands. I mean, I'm not a nationalistic person, but the Delta works. Woo! The Delta works are sexy from an engineering standpoint. Man. We're prepared against the rising of the sea level and tsunamis on top of that. No sweat. And if we want more land, we can just drain another piece of the ocean. If we really want to. We already did it once before, so fuck it. They also helped save an island where I used to live to be at. Oh, really? Wish they hadn't bothered. Place is a shithole now. I recall there was like a talk about Doggerland, or like the Dogger Zone. There is like a higher part of ocean floor between the Netherlands and the UK. And very long time ago, that was supposed to be walkable. That you go over there and you could walk from the Netherlands to the UK. And there were talks before about draining the ocean at a certain point again to pull that back up again as like walkable area, or making it higher or something like that. It was kind of interesting. Thank God sunk it to keep you smelly Europeans away. Hey, maybe we just you know, flooded it to try to keep you guys on your own island. Not that helped much, cause you keep invading. Blame the French. I mean, you do, so that's... Yeah. The Netherlands is also helping at the mangroves. You know, I don't know where exactly the mangroves are, at least like they're far to the east, but... Yeah, in Asia, but where in Asia? Oh, Indonesia. Yeah. Indonesia, Brazil, oh, Australia, Nigeria, Mexico. They all have like biggest parts of mangrove forest. Well, I think it was Indonesia where, you know, due to colonial connections. And they were gonna drain a certain part of the mangrove forest to see what type of ecosystem and bacteria and all of that kind of live there. Just a tiny bit, to see what it does and everything like that. Really fascinating, I should check in on that again. But yeah, that's kind of just my country. My country just goes around the world, draining and making more land here and there, and... It is kind of interesting how that just happens. Like humanity's beavers? Oh man, that's a beautiful image. Flooding? Not on my watch! Yeah, exactly. Bringing in all the freaking wood. Yeah. I mean, technically it is, because once we like drained places, or where we, like in Abu Dhabi when we were making the Palm Islands and stuff like that, right? We even brought our own machinery. Because the stuff that they had over there was like not, not resistant to the workload and everything. Needed the heavy machinery. Yeah, kind of crazy. It's also funny because as soon as a country needs some like water management or stuff like that, they immediately all go, call the Dutch. They can help you. I mean, they're not wrong. Like, I don't mind being known to the world for that. I'd rather be known to the world for that than windmills and weed and prostitution. Oh, and clogs. Don't forget the clogs. And the tulips that we stole from Turkey. Yes. And occasionally cheese. From Gouda. Or as you all say, Gouda. What else are we known for? I think that's about it, right? Sure, we have some niche things like Little Venice and stuff in our country, but yeah. Yeah, I just looked up the history of that island and it's literally from the 1600s. The Dutch have just been telling the ocean to fuck off. I know, right? Cheese, yeah. Yeah, we've done the same with our province, Tom. If you search for the province, it's pretty much a whole province in our country that didn't existed when we pretty much just had the Netherlands. We put a big freaking wall in part of the ocean, and we drained like half of that lake that went into the ocean. And I say lake, but it is literally it's almost as wide as 2/3 of the country. It is a big fucking province. And it's kind of wild if you think about it, where it was like, nah, we're just gonna, you know, we just want to have a bigger country. The things we want to build, it doesn't fit our country anymore. So what we do, we just make more countries. So we're gonna invade Germany? No. Let's not do that stuff again. Let's just make more. Better than invasion, right? Yeah, exactly. Well, across like World War I and World War II, we were neutral. I mean, I say neutral with quotation marks because we were pretty much like, you could march through our country to get to other countries. I don't necessarily call that neutral, but sure. We were accommodating, let's just put it like that. So, I guess we are neutral in that way as well. We're like, no, everyone else can keep their land. You know, Belgium can be Belgium. Luxembourg can be Luxembourg. Nobody remembers that place anyways. Germany can have Germany stuff. We don't need anything from France. Nah, UK, whatever. We'll just make our own extra province from the ocean. There's plenty of ocean anyways. And technically, ocean is from everyone. So we can claim a little bit of the ocean. Yeah. We are the ocean, yeah. I mean... I feel like if we want to have more ground... Because my country is like... We can't build houses anymore. Because the places where we're gonna build is gonna be farmland. So we need to buy up the farmers to then put houses on their farmland. But then our export is gonna go down because we're one of the biggest countries in the economics with exporting stuff that we also farm in our country. And I'm like thinking by myself, why don't you guys just make another province again? We did it once before. Why we're not doing this again? And then the farmers throw poop up government buildings if you try to... Yeah. I mean, of course, the certain parts of the ocean are not really easy to build, right? But then at the same point, we have like a ton of, like... How do you call those? I wanted to say air farms. Wind farms? Windmill farms? You know the big annoying fucking pillars that for wind energy? You know? We put those everywhere in the ocean. Crazy. It looks horrible. When I sit in an airplane and I go to the UK and I see all those like white little pillars in the ocean, it looks terrible. I mean, it's probably beneficial because, you know, nobody's living there and only the fishes have the horrible time of their life with all the vibrations and the sound. The wind farms, yeah. You mean with the land situation? Oh god, the land situation, yeah. They're still coping that he's coming back. I'm enjoying seeing the whole discourse of it. Because of wildlife conservation regulation, yeah, you should know. You should know how many birds actually fuck themselves up in the electric windmill thingies. It's crazy. And the amount of noise it actually makes if you live close to one. Yeah, but fuck fish, need more AI data centers. Well, I don't think they power AI data centers, right? At least I know the ones that we have in the ocean near our country is for our own energy. For the house energy. Can't we put infinite AI data centers in the ocean? I'm not so sure if that actually goes well. I suppose we can just put them on what you normally make on an oil platform, right? But then where are you gonna get all the electricity? At least they have enough water around to use. If they first remove all the salt and everything from the water. To be honest, why don't they do that? If you think about it, they can just make like a water recycling plant next to it, next to the big AI data centers. Why do they need to come in the middle of big places where people live? And then disrupt the whole ecosystem over there and make the neighbors angry. I mean, of course it's better if they never get built at all. Fuck AI. Also, I would love to buy some extra RAM. Stop AI. And I also like to not be absolutely in panic whenever my PC makes a weird noise. You wouldn't download more RAM from the internet, would you? You wouldn't buy a car. I fucking... Oh, you wouldn't download a car. I would fucking do. Wait, so who's best boy? So, oh, from lads? For me? I like Xavier, but... Wait, what? I didn't realize that... I didn't realize I had another bouncy here for so long already. Oops. My wife approves. Yeah, I like him because he comes across like a softie, but he's a fucking freak, bro. She's a Zane simp. Oh, she likes the what is he, a demigod or something, right? Yeah. She likes the cold, the cold. I always thought that Zane was kind of emotionless, but I approve the childhood friend trope. So. Also, a guy with like dark hair and glasses fuck me up, fam. But yeah. Simply just increase page files, it's the same. She keeps asking me why I'm not a doctor. Oh no! How'd you just dress up as one? Do a bit of homework for the roleplay. She can have a fantasy, and then it's not pixels. Like, she can try humping her phone, but I don't think that's much enjoyable. I wouldn't know, some people are into that shit. I'm not judging. But your phone is not gonna give you a kid. Unless... yeah. No, but maybe, perhaps. I can tell her hyper-specific... Oh no. Hyper-specific... There we go, nailed it. Facts about the gene history of Yersinia pestis, but it's not enough. What the hell is Yersinia pestis? What kind of weird concoction is that? Is that not sexy? The Black Plague? I mean, maybe you should get the plague mask and everything to kind of put like a bit of immersion to it. Maybe that is what she's missing. Yeah, I would buy a plague mask. Put like the herbs in it and everything. Fits the aesthetic, to be fair. Plague Doctor roleplay in the bedroom. Kinda cool, to be honest. Oh man! 100! Wait, I said I give people VIP if they get the 100 streak, but you're already a VIP, don't you? What the fuck conversation did I walk into? We were talking about Pixel Men. And you can't really fuck a phone. Or maybe you can. So why not ask your partner to roleplay as the one that you like? 100, yeah. Okay, here we go. You definitely can fuck a phone. I don't want to know. I don't want to know why you know. Omen with the 100 streams. God. Thank you for your continuous support. Holy. Also, other people getting, I would say the people that are not subscribed actually got salvation. with the ads popping in there. Holy! Thank you for always tuning in. Thank you. 100. The big 100. 100. That's crazy. Isn't that pretty much a year? Or like a little less than a year, because you're like because I stream 3 times a week, so it is like 300 days pretty much, on like the big scheme of things, right? If the added non-streaming thing, well, you know, whatever. Like my 9 months maybe. Well, it's like how many weeks? Well, it is longer though, because I didn't stream fully 3 times every week, and I had some breaks. Yeah, it's like technically it's like a little over 30. Let's say it is 40 weeks, right? Yeah. Yeah, I would say like 10 months probably. Crazy work. I started streaming in late October, wasn't in here until a bit after that. Oh, really? Okay. Itchy nose. Mm. 100. Damn. Ooh. Oh. Welcome back from the ads chat. Yeah. What you up to, chat? What you all? Any plans for the weekend? Upcoming weekend? I'll probably be watching the EWC, because we have Tekken. And I'm gonna be watching the Pursuit of Jade, because I'm probably just gonna be a couch potato tomorrow. I'm going to a wedding! Ooh! Congratulations, and I hope it's an open bar if you drink. Otherwise, much strength. I feel like with weddings you either like it or you hate it. There's no like in between. And it also depends on the couple or the company, right? Like the type of people that are there. But open bar helps. If you drink alcohol, open bar definitely helps. I'm not getting married, I'm going to a neighborhood friend's wedding. I mean, either way, like, congratulations with your friends. I'm not so sure if I would say congratulations if it was your own wedding. I would say I hope everything goes well. I know most people say like, oh, it's like the most beautiful, best day in your life, but most of the time it's just a lot of fucking stress. Even if you're marrying like the other half of your life, right? I only know a very few people that really enjoyed their wedding, and surprise, surprise, those are most the people that kept their wedding small. Or did it like in a nice like a forest ceremony or something. Don't forget how fucking expensive they are. Yeah, they are! It's crazy, right? If I would ever get married, which I wouldn't know why, but if I would ever get married, I would just do it like in a small forest ceremony with just a few like important people to be. And it doesn't even need to be like a nice dress or something. It's just like a nice outfit. But it doesn't need to be a dress you're only gonna wear on your wedding day, because that I would feel so wasteful with that. I don't know what it is. Whenever I see a wedding dress, as pretty as they can be, okay, don't get me wrong. And the same for men, if they get like a very nice white-looking suit or something. But in cases of men, they often can, if they get like a suit fully to measure, you can also use the suit for other things, right? But with women, if you take a wedding dress, they often have like this specific type of look. If you go for it very classic, right? I'm not talking about the alternative type of weddings or the weddings where people don't go in white or stuff like that, right? But if you think about it, how often which fabrics and designs are made for wedding dresses, you're not gonna... Most women on average that marry, let me just put it like that, or like or non-binary or trans or hey, even guys like to wear dresses. You do you, you know? Like, those dresses often just get put into a wardrobe to never be seen again, or maybe they get taken out with like the 5-year anniversary or the 10-year anniversary, and then you hope you still fit in it and stuff like that. But oftentimes they're just like hanging in a wardrobe. I find it such a shame. Like, it looks like so pretty, and you have often make pictures of it on the wedding day itself, but then it's just hanging there. Fabric, meters of fabric. I do like it when they take like the wedding dress and they repurpose it into another dress or something, or when the mom or the parent gives their dress to the next generation to be repurposed into another dress. I really love that because, well, I'm a person that likes old shit, so I like a lot of vintage stuff. So yeah, so for me that just like tickles my brain of like repurposing things and not letting it go to waste even more. And old fabrics, old lace and stuff like that are often so intricate and so pretty. They were thinking about getting a wedding cake for the event, but $700 Canadian for a carrot cake is ridiculous. That as well. I hate the commercialism of it. It's when you see Valentine's Day is coming up and suddenly all chocolate and roses are like 5 times the price, if not worse. I'm like, I'll just get chocolate or roses on another day. I don't like roses and chocolate to begin with, so that's pretty easy. But yeah, it's, you know, like what the fuck? Only because it's like when you get a ring or you get an engagement ring. Suddenly there's like 2 zeros behind it. What is that shit? I didn't get to eat any of my wedding cake. No! What? I mean, I guess you tried it with like tasting the like example, right? But yeah. Don't get me started on my ring price. No! It's crazy what like wedding rings are, just because they are wedding rings. It's bonkers. Yeah, I tasted it. Okay. Yeah, but that's shitty. It's a plain band and my eyes almost popped out of my skull. Oh, is it gold? Is it like a plain gold band? I love that though. Very classic. Or is it like white gold or, oh dear lord, platinum? Platinum! Cheaper than gold, but it's still expensive though. They decided to make $100 worth of carrot cake muffins. Ooh. And they have already made more than what they would have gotten from the wedding cake. That is a smart idea. That's great. Especially if a lot of people can help with that. And I think people like cupcakes more as well. At least or like muffins. Because like if you need to make a slice, it's so annoying. And you need to start calculating how many degrees every slice needs to be for the amount of people you have there. At least that's what I would do because I'm a crazy person like that. So then if you have like muffins, everyone can just pick a muffin. Don't need to think about it anymore. It's already there. It's already in a portion. And it's harder to kill than gold. Yeah, to like damage, yeah. Which consider my job is probably a good thing. My uncle has a gold wedding ring and he would always open his beers with his gold wedding ring. He would like put his finger, like the ring below the bottle cap, and then you could hear like shh when he would move his hand upwards. Yes, that damages the ring. It does. I mean, Ovi said like it's the best word I've gotten out of this thing. I've still not managed to electrocute myself with it yet, so that's a big win. Oh yeah, platinum is... Ooh. Don't do that! Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, my parents are... I told this like last stream, right? My parents are married on a free Sunday. Here in the Netherlands, you have free Sunday marriage. You can sign up at the government of where you live, the town or the village, and you get put onto a list. Oftentimes it's pretty like, especially if there's like a special day that falls on a Sunday, like a Valentine's Day or the same number. So when it's the 11th month, so on 11/11 or something like that, right? Then it's very, very busy. And sometimes you need to wait like a year or 2 or 3 even. I think nowadays it might even be... Well, probably not, because not many people, younger generation, marry these days, I think. So yeah. But yeah, my parents just married on a free Sunday. Did they wear anything special? I think my dad wore just one of his really nice suits. And my mom wore a suit as well. Yeah, because she doesn't like dresses. And I just wore like a summer dress. I wore a summer dress. And that was it. And afterwards we went to a restaurant. That was it for the day. I did have my own ring though. I'm an only child and my mom wanted me to have my own ring, and it has their initials and their wedding date engraved on the inside of my ring. Yes. So I can put it on my hand and pretend I am married. Just kidding. Yeah, they gotten rings as well, but they didn't really spend that much on it either. Married to Xavier, I don't even play the game. I played the game for like 2 or 3 weeks, and then I was like, oh, I see how the end game is fully for males or absolute degenerate people that really log in every day. And Infold has a really bad rep with me due to Infinity Nikki, what they did there. So I was like, you know what? I'm a pass on this one. Also, you can find all the cards and all the animations on YouTube. Why would I play the game myself? It's just throwing away money. I don't like throwing away money. I like my number to go up, not down. But then you don't own them, come on. Yeah, I mean, hey, if the Chinese player base is gonna go crazy, you don't own the things anyway either, because they just won't publish it at all. Or maybe they even remove stuff. They even removed like a story thing from Xavier that they released before. I don't feel good with that. Also, I played enough gacha games where the lifespan was only 1 or 2 years, and then afterwards everything is gone. So, nah. The only game that I've sunk disgusting amount of money in is Mahjong Soul. And I also don't want to talk about that. But I've been playing that game for over 5 years now, so hey. And nowadays I only buy like the quote-unquote battle pass, the daily login thing, if I see a character coming up that I might be interested in. Play a real gacha game like Where Winds Meet. I am going through Wuthering Waves at the moment. Very slow. Because as I said, I'm not a daily login person. But I did hear that Wuwa had a really nice story, so I did wanted to check it out. I like the combat in Wuwa, so yeah. But with most gachas nowadays, I don't pay anymore. Wuwa, yeah. It's actually really good, man. Oh, okay. Oh, you mean Where Winds Meet? Yeah. I'm not so sure about that one. Like, it's not fully piquing my interest. And isn't like the fashion super predatory gacha though? Or is it nice to free to play as well? What is so good about Where Winds Meet? Sell it to me, Tom. If you remortgage your home, you can get the whole as boat. Oh yeah, I did see about the boat. And you can invite people to the boat and they can try on the stuff you have. I thought that was really cool. How about NTE? Are you gonna play that? I played it. I played it for 2 weeks and then I was like, nah. These dailies are ass. And the character designs are lackluster. It didn't help, because I'm a husbando collector as well. It didn't help that you couldn't invite the guys to your dorm. And I know they changed it, but you still can't put them in casual clothing. So fuck that company. And I can only play an Uber... play an Uber job or a delivery job or whatever for that many amount of times. The story was interesting enough though. I do think maybe in the future it will be like a really, really fun game. I did enjoy driving my scooter all around the city, but then afterwards I was like, yeah, okay, so now I gotta wait for content and nah. I'm not interested to log in every day, smack people so they drop money on the floor, get myself in jail so I can get all the items in the jail. Nah. You get some good fashion from base game and for free, but actual good stuff? Hair dye is gacha locked? Oh god. Wait, I can't see the other guy. Oh, it's on YouTube. Tom, it's on YouTube. It's the multi-chat. I mean, I don't think the character designs of NTE are really strong. Some feel very much thrown together, trying to copy other gachas. Random belts where, why do you have belts there? The off-the-shoulder jackets because we need to see armpits. I'm so tired of it, bro. It's, yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, I love my fan service, but, you know, this is also why I think Genshin is absolutely shit nowadays. The story is nice, for as far as I'm tuning in to my friend playing it. Outside of the fact that they regurgitate the same fucking shit over and over because they're padding it out, and low attention span people that are probably, I don't know, on their computer next to being on their phone, or being on the computer and then being on the phone next to the computer. Yeah. That's why I quit Genshin myself around Sumeru. Because I was like, okay, I get it, after like 5 times talking to an NPC and Paimon going, oh, maybe we should do this and this and this. Well, really? I wouldn't have thought after the 5th time you tried to tell me this. It's enough. And then it was also highlighted in yellow in every fucking tag. Praise! Nah. As much as the individual character stories are pretty solid in Genshin, that's really fun. The dailies are kind of alright. The exploratory is okay, even though for some reason every new area in Genshin gets its own fucking gadget. The exploration in the earlier Genshin areas is so much nicer without all the pling-plings and the weird other gadgets that you get. But I guess they can't have mobile phone players climb a rock these days. I don't know. It is weird. Yeah, in that regard, I think Kuro Games with Punishing Grey Raven and Wuwa do a better job, where they heard the player base wanting to have an easier way to go around the world, and they were like, oh, sure, we'll give you flying, we'll give you a motorcycle, and oh, by the way, that motorcycle in later areas can also fly. We'll give you things in the air to drive and everything like that. Oh, and the new area? Yeah, we're gonna have sword cultivation flying. Have fun. Like, give me that. Like that, I think that is a better way to deal with going around in a game than putting every like gadget here and gadget there. Sounds familiar, XIV Kafka. What you mean with like the story, or also cultivation flying is legitimately amazing. Yeah. So in Wuwa you're gonna get a sword and you're gonna learn how to fly on the sword. I love it. It's so dumb. Well, hope you're gonna like Wuwa. I think the last news that I got from the game, they're gonna make the gacha system like Genshin, but I don't know, maybe that's just rumor. I think it's rumor, right? Because the gacha system, only the character is 50-50 and the weapon is guarantee pity. It would be really weird if they are changing that, because that's pretty much why people love Wuwa so much as well. And the fact that you already need multiple characters to kind of have your team be responsive on each other, and then they keep the weapons more in general, so you can actually keep use the weapons with a lot of characters. That's a very big benefit. Like Genshin actually has like the same issue now, where you can't match every character with everyone anymore, to like if you want to use them to their best potential, right? Because now you have all the extra lunar enhancements and stuff on that that they come with, which is a power creep, right? It's power creep. So you keep you keep pulling for the newer characters. And their weapons are hyper specific for the kit of the character in Genshin, which I absolutely hate. The exploration side, not story. I mean, the exploration in Wuwa is kind of nice. The only issue that Wuwa has is that the performance is absolutely atrocious in later areas for some people on some rigs. And it's not even... it's not even clear among rigs, because you can have the same rig, but then some person has like 70 frames in one area and the other person with exactly the same rig standing in exactly the same area has like 140 FPS. It's because Kuro Games has this bastardization of Unreal Engine where they port Unreal Engine 5 features into Unreal Engine 4. It's insane. They pretty much have their own Frankenstein engine at the moment. I find it very fascinating that they are pulling that shit off though. But yeah, a lot of people do say that the performance is a big issue. It is heavy on the CPU. Wait, do you play Enfield too? I did play Enfield. I like the exploration of Enfield. I didn't think the story was interesting. They toned a lot down of the darkness of the story that was in the beta, because I did play the Enfield betas as well. I thought the factory was nice, but not interesting enough. Alright, got a dipsy. Yeah, okay, thank you for hanging out, Tom. Have a good day. Because a lot of the factory in Enfield is 2-to-1 or 3-to-1, and it doesn't really go into much extra depth. I feel it is jack of all trades but master of none, and then you kind of lose me. It's like mediocre in everything. If you want to play a better factory, just get Satisfactory. Or of the other factory games, right? If you want better exploration, there are better exploration games out of there. If you want better story, there are better story games out there as well. Also, Enfield can absolutely suck my dick with how bad they are for free-to-play players and the currency that you're getting. And then you can go and pull the card, but it's a gacha game. Yeah, I know, but that's still trash. And the combat was also not really interesting. It was literally you hold down left click and you use your skills once in a while. And the classic dodge. It even does a flash when you need to dodge. Like, you really don't need to think. I come in and all I hear is suck my dick. Okay, I guess welcome in Starlight. Wait, do you play Dragon's Awakening, which is like Genshin but paid game? Dragon's Awakening, let's see. Turn-based RPG, then it's probably not on my radar. No, I'm looking at the combat and stuff. I don't know. Nope. Is this an older? This is an older game, right? Oh, Dragon Sword. Okay, hold on. Oh wait, didn't that release like... That's new, right? When did this come out? Yeah, 23 July. Yeah, it's new. It does look really nice. Oh, I think I saw some streamers play this, yeah. But it didn't necessarily pull me, because it's a lot of the same. And I wasn't really in the mood for a Genshin type game. Like, I like with Wuwa that, sure, in the beginning it looks like Genshin, but along the time you continue on in the newer patches, it really becomes its own game. And it has a lot of, like, different styles. It's like last week, I think, yeah. I mean, it looks nice, don't get me wrong. It's really positively rated as well. Let's see. Oh, it's Unreal Engine 5, okay. And you can recruit companions, status ailments, okay, elemental system. Oh yeah, combat is very Genshin-esque as well. Swap and just using skills. You said it wasn't a gacha, right? So how do you recruit your companions then? You just like unlock them? I'm gonna lurk since I will play some games with friends. Oh, okay, thank you for lurking and have fun with the games you're playing. Have a lovely stream. Thank you, thank you. How much is this game? 30, okay. Is it gonna be added or is it like actually a finished game? Oh wow, this has some history. A Korean studio called Hound 13 spent years building an anime open-world RPG as a gacha game under publishing called Webson. Oh, I heard about this, I think. At some point, Webson decided to stop paying them money they were contractually owed, then tried to legally block the game from releasing elsewhere when the relation fell apart. Classic. Hound 13 took them to court, won, and had to lay off most of their team to keep the studio alive. Oh man. Ate nearly $46 million in losses? What the fuck? Poured everything they had left into stripping out the gacha system and released the whole thing on Steam as a normal premium game. Wow. The world generally gorgeous, full of hidden chests and puzzles and world bosses, and little secrets tucked into corners that reward you for being nosy. That's really good, that's really good. I like that about exploratory games. The mounts climb walls and glide and make transversal genuinely fun. Okay, nice. A lot of playable characters with completely different combat styles, and you get them all just by playing. Or not a single one requires you to open your wallet beyond the initial purchase. Okay. How many characters? Oh, it doesn't say. Okay. The combat is where the game really earns its keep though. On the surface it looks like standard gacha button mashing 3 characters, 2 skill each, swap between them, etc. But once you understand how status effects chain into character swaps to trigger those increasingly ridiculously combo sequences, Okay, elemental reactions, right? It clicks into something generally satisfying. Ooh, I can understand it. Enemies get juggled across the screen, characters swap in mid-animation, that's pretty nice. And everything explodes in a cascade of elemental effects and probably means something mechanically but looks incredible regardless. Okay. Now for the honest part, because nothing is perfect. The story is pretty standard anime adventure. Oh, mosquito! Story is pretty standard anime adventure fare involving a chosen hero, a legendary sword. Where have I heard this before? And a darkness threatening the land. Where have I heard this before? And you have definitely seen all of the pieces assembled in roughly this configuration before. The English translation was clearly handled by an AI. Oh, that is such a shame. With characters occasionally getting misgendered mid-sentence. Oh. And certain quest descriptions making negative grammatical sense. The voice acting is Korean only with no English or Japanese option. That's fine. Which is fine once you adjust, but worth knowing going into. Yeah, that's accurate. Some of the progression systems still carry obvious gacha DNA in the form of overlapping currencies and upgrade materials that take a while to make sense of. Yeah. Yeah, for 30 euros, that's not bad though. Getting just like a whole exploratory game and everything. Oh, and it has co-op? They just need to work on making the co-op function better, okay. And they still... Are they, like, updating it, or is it just this is what you get and nothing else? Etron! What? No, don't do this to me! It's almost 3 hours for me as well. Welcome in, Raiders. I am Soluna, your local yapper, and occasionally on a Blue Monday when the moon is like at a crescent and we are going over 3 mountains and to find a goat that lives next to a lake in the shape of something, and then we play a game. But oftentimes we just yap and I do story reading to chat. Welcome in, welcome in. Let me give you a shout out and all the good stuff. What were you playing? Okay. Streamer bot? Okay. Streamer bot doesn't want to function. There we go. It done. Street Fighter! Were you playing Yasmin? I was labbing Nepo Kazama. Jin? And then I played from Street Fighter 6 Yasmin again. I think... yeah, Jin. I mean, what do you mean? Or you mean... I think we're gonna look to Jamie again soon because I miss him. Hey, if you have a main, you have a main. I heard a lot of people tried out Jasmine, but they weren't happy with it because probably she isn't overpowered as fuck. And I'm actually happy with that. Because I rather have Capcom release a character that is more balanced, that they can slightly buff, than that it will be an overpowered mess that they need to nerf with the next patch, and we don't get much patches anyways. That will like dysregulate the whole ass meta, right? So yeah, I think it's fine. So Luna Street Fighter 6 stream when? Oh no! I said I would never play the game on stream. Maybe someday. Not soon though. Not soon. He's a privileged character, nepotism, because I thought Jin was kind of lacking in his kit though. Yasmin definitely doesn't have the broken stuff straight out the box. I'd rather they underdo it and then buff her up later. Yeah, I agree. Regardless of how weak people think she is, I still really like her and want to give her a keep her as a sub character, especially since they took away Ed's privilege. Yeah, man, they chopped my dude Ed off at the balls, bro. What the hell? Psycho power, more like. What did you say? Like it was psycho... I said psycho damage, more like emotional damage. That's what I said like a few weeks ago. But yeah. That isn't being thrown away though. Yeah, I think he's not like super in the gutter, but you know. I will still play him. I'm just not as much, especially since Jamie got buffs. Yeah, the Jamie buffs are great though. Psycho power, more like psych no power. Yeah, that's the one that you said. I thought that was so good. It really is psych no power because you whip out your psycho power and then you move. Like. You move not even a character's width size. It's really crazy. Like, it's not bad that they changed it, but it definitely is like a big change. Yeah. He was too strong anyways, but I still think Ed has a lot in his kit. I also really want to get good at Alex. Because we share a name. And also he has a good meme potential. Bro, that jump tackle, that will keep me fat for life. It's so funny. It's so funny. Yeah. No, I've been watching some streams on Yasmin, but like I think she's really cool, but I also think she's a lot. Like a lot of visual stuff with the wind stuff and such going on. I think I'll sticking to Judy, and I'm not gonna buy the pass just yet. I played a good bit of Alex for the first month he was out, but I never got to bruise the grappler down. It's a whole different playing style, that's for sure, yeah. If you mainly used to playing rushdown characters, yeah. I mean, I want to get better to play Sea Viper. That's the end goal. That's the character I wanted to play from the start. But to be honest, the unhingedness of Judy is just, I don't know. I like to have a character where I can make people angry. I know that's absolutely bad, but yeah. Just her drive rushing in your face, coming at you! It's just so good. That's not bad, but that's very character, just some more than others, yeah. We need to have a good amount of bullshittery to our kit, where we can... On the days where we just don't feel like seriously playing, we can just be an absolute, like, menace. We let the gremlin power flow within you. Give in to it. If you want to anger people, play like Honda or Blanca. No, I don't like those. That for some reason makes me more upset than mine. No, I like with Judy you have a lot of spacing options. She can really have the whole control of the flow of the match. Ryu's big dumb too. I like Ryu though, even if he's big dumb. I don't know. It's just the classic character. As much as I think like his leg sweep movement is so dumb through the air, and then same with Chun-Li, she looks absolutely freaking gorgeous, and I wanna for one time play her to learn a charge character. At the same time, I think her like chicken twirl in the air, it just looks really dumb. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna get Ibuki anytime soon with Yasmin. My girl Ibuki found dead in a ditch. They even gave the Rasengan to Yasmin. It is what it is. I mean, it's I already find it that we kind of privilege in Street Fighter, or like in my personal view on Street Fighter, because there are just so many fun characters where I go like, I wanna get a little bit more into these. And I don't have that often with a fighter. I'd rather watch two AIs talk to each other for 30 minutes than watch Ryu. I mean, he got buffed, and the young ones, the young prodigies do love playing him, and Japan also very much loves playing him, so you gotta get used to it, I think. You certainly gotta get used to it. Capcom boosting the GDP of South America countries with Ryu. Yeah, pretty much. Where was it Jaime, right? The one. He was from Chile. He won what, 250k dollarinos? That's crazy. He's rich when he goes back home, probably. Mom got a new house. Yeah, amazing. It's amazing. Me with my grammar reflexes can't stand up to that type of violence. Even nephew with his perfect parry genetics is just not doing great on jury. It's really sad. Crimey has earned so much money from EWC and placing very high in other tourneys as well. Yeah, he's really doing well. And he's becoming better as well. Using more and more of Ryu's kit. I like that, right? I respect an actual character, master of a character player. Where you just use the whole kit in interesting ways. Kind of like why I like seeing Reina players like Yagami. Oh, speaking of perfect parry and crippling ad, what are they gonna do to my king ending Walker? Huh? What happened to you, king ending Walker? I'm not too versed in Ed. I do really like Ed as well. Oh, king ending Walker, he plays Ed. Oh. I mean, they're probably gonna stick with him, right? It's not like he's super bad now, right? Like, Ed still has a lot of options. He was the one that was in Broskri's match reaction and had a bajillion perfect parries. Oh, that player! He was fucking insane! He was crazy! That guy could look in the future! He had such an understanding of the JP player and JP in general. I really enjoyed that match. That was absolute insanity. Yeah, who knows what he's gonna play now? Oh, they were gonna release new colors, right? But not even for everyone. And no new outfits! Crapcom! Before Ed's release, he played Ryu? I don't know if he's gonna go back to Ryu. Either way, I don't think Ed will be able to compete with the big dogs anymore to the same degree. Yeah, that's rough, Rain. On that level, top level, you really need to play the meta benefit. Because everyone else is gonna play the meta benefit, so you're only handicapping yourself if you not really go for that. The colors are out, you get them as soon as you log in. Oh. Okay. I'll open the game again. I haven't opened the game in a bit. Yeah. Got distracted by other games. I was having a good time watching Tokon though. Man, as I said, if I wasn't that old, I would maybe play Tokon. But it's like literally so much going on in the game. And you need to learn 4 characters. To at least to a certain degree. And also some of the characters are crazy. Like in half a year, the Tokon players that take that shit seriously will be absolutely fucking degenerate. Like we all know it. Boot up the game, boot up any game. Tekken 8 is uninstalled, so that's not happening. But yeah, I'll boot up Street Fighter later. Although I started watching Chinese drama again due to Ame. So I don't know how much free time I'm gonna have. Oh no, yes. I watched like an episode of Persuade of Jade before stream. Zelda Combat Sapphire, never! Never! Buy notebooks for taking I love the fact that mobile phone is not allowed anymore, so now they all come out with the notebooks and the papers. Your fighting game career is over? I think it never started, man. My fighting game career ended with Tekken 3 and Dead or Alive. That was the height. When I still had friends to play together with in real life. You will now dedicate your life to analyzing C-dramas? Oh no. I haven't even watched that many C-dramas in comparison to like how many C-dramas they put out. And I only really like court dramas or like palace dramas. I don't necessarily like modern dramas or... even the isekai stuff is fully penetrating into Chinese dramas now. I'm like, ugh. You will react to C-dramas and think of what angle would be the most attractive for a man to get I mean, I do think that they certainly sit around the meeting table and being like, okay, he's gonna get stabbed from the back, but where do we place the camera? From below? No, that will make his chin look fat. So we need to do it from an upper angle, and then the shadow needs to be at like a 30 degrees so it will angulate his jaws and his features and have a slight 5 MP wind going on. Yeah. Don't forget the snow. Have the snow coming from the sky. Put the camera in his shirt. And get a close-up of his sweaty chestboard. Oh my goodness. C-drama is that fan service-y though. Like, granted, they do like the slow panning or like the slightly slow motion scenes where they just linger longer on a really beautiful shot. But I think those are tasteful. You don't really have like vulgarity in the in general C-dramas, I say though. It's like a different kind of fan service. Okay, as much as I would love to talk about beautiful Chinese men, I would know as I am one, yes, and you're a Jamie enjoyer, so that's double. Especially with that new hairstyle. Looking good. I must now leave for the day. Hope you have a lovely rest of the stream. Thank you, and thank you again for raiding. Super appreciated. And wherever you go, may you have a lovely evening. Yes. I guess I'll just stream for a bit longer now we are raided. Otherwise, I find it so shitty to the raiders coming in as well to raid into someone else. What were we talking about before we got raided? Was it gacha? Oh yeah, we were talking about gacha and how there's just a lot of mediocrity coming out. And the fact that it doesn't help that I'm not a daily login person, so I just feel like gachas are necessarily not really targeted towards me to begin with. Although some I still like to play due to story. I think that's the most important in any game to me. That's also why I do the book reading content that I do on my channel, right? Because I just find stories like a main attraction of games as well. Like, nothing makes me more annoyed than a character that either is super one-dimensional or combination with a very flimsy moral. That they just, like, change their moral decision-making as a flip of a switch. Without the character being, like, actually having some kind of insanity background or something. Yeah. Because that's just lazy writing. That's just lazy writing. And I think character-driven stories, for me, are really important, so yeah. Curry! Welcome in, welcome in. How you doing? How's your day? Hi, hi. Yeah. Days out at work still? Oh, hope you're having a decent work day. Just wanted to pop in. That's really kind of you. Thank you. How are you? We're today's a bit more tired and such. That's why we have just a general coffee break and such. But yeah, hydrate. I do still have some coffee. We can hydrate with coffee, right? Posture check. Okay. Oh my god, my back! Yeah. Get taken care of? Yeah, holy hell. You're unshrimping me. Oh. I think I killed her. Oh no! I'll stretch and then drops to the floor. Yeah. Run? No! Crawling on the floor. No! Wait for me, Curry! No. Have like the sad lighting in the back and the music. Insert piano track. Heck, maxing tag doesn't lie. That's true. That's true. And one leg in the grave. It's not a bad place to be honest. Oh my god, the music. True. Tales of the Abyss coming in, yeah. Ba, 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 ba. Thanks for the laughs. Back to lurk and work I go. Okay. Good luck on work. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Are there any like good games coming out soon though? We have like what was it? The new Silent Hill was gonna come out, right? I'm interested in that. To watch it, not to play it myself. Don't get it wrong, Chan. We are still not good with horror games or any related to horror game. Oh yeah, talking about story games, Sinking City, which is also a slightly horror game, Sinking City 2 is also going to come out, right? Like, saw any marketing of that game though, so I wonder if it doesn't get delayed. I really like Sinking City 1 though, even though I gifted it to a friend so they could play it over Discord, because that's how I experience more niche horror games. I just force it upon my friends and be like, can I sit in the VC looking from behind my pillow? Which September? August game releases. I don't think today. Oh, today. Today I say. This month we don't really have much interesting things, right? Like Tolkien released. A Field of Mysteria also released already. Oh, I should check what they changed on the 1.0. Bruh, so Sol is a scaredy cat? Huh? Noted. Yeah, I am a massive scaredy cat. Like, if you guys redeem a horror game, I'll play it. But every time there's like a spooky thing happening, I will need to first give myself a 20-minute pep talk to walk 1 meter and then backtrack again because I'm chickening out. Oh wait, Grave Seasons! Next week, Grave Seasons. That's the game I wanted to play. We will play that though. Yeah. Yeah. I should set an alarm for that. Or like on my agenda, so I don't forget. Yeah, because that's like, it's like a murder mystery farming type of game. And I also heard that every possible play, how do you say it? Every time you restart your playthrough, it randomly picks some of the NPC to be like the murderer or in the town. So that's actually really good because it gives like replayability. Even though it has like the Fields of Mysteria or Stardew Valley or whatever you want to call it type of farming and everything to it, right? Yeah, there's not really anything else coming out this month, I think. Any games you're looking forward to, chat? Oh, ads. September was hot though. A lot of good games in September, right? Oh, Blood of the Dawnwalker in September! Oh man, I don't even know if my PC can run it. I really want to play that though. Like really badly, because it's from the old dev team that made Witcher 3. But man, it does look like you need a freaking NASA PC to play that. Oh, I think a lot of people are gonna play Onimusa, right? I'm not really too interested in it. Of the demo that I played, it was like, ah. A new Fire Emblem I won't be able to play. No. Oh, Control Resonant! Abu, are you here? Yeah, Control Resonant coming out in September, and then Silent Hill Townfall. Wow, yeah, really a lot of good games. Also the new Warhammer game, and then Halloween the game. What the hell? Yeah, September is gonna be something. Yeah, I'm not good with scary games. The only game I make an exception for is the Metro games. I do really love the Metro games. Even though I'm scared shitless when I play those. When was GTA supposed to come out, guys? Oh, November. Okay. Oh. I mean, I'm not gonna play it, but might be interesting to watch streams, right? Got any, like, GTA fans in my chat? AKA, if you stream, I can I can watch you play it. I really wonder how big the game is, because I feel people have built such an expectation in their head what it's supposed to become. It's kind of what we had with Cyberpunk, right? And then of course Cyberpunk Project was it Project Red? Yeah, like the devs also made promises that they didn't deliver on the release. At least on a release. Later on they did make a bit back on it, right? I know a lot of people want me to play Cyberpunk. It was on sale. I came so close to buying it. But I also have Kingdom Come Deliverance in my library, which if I need to pick between Cyberpunk or Kingdom Come Deliverance, I will play Kingdom Come Deliverance first. And then afterwards I probably would play Nier Automata before Cyberpunk. That's why I didn't get it. Because at this point, I have so much in my backlog, I kind of try not to buy more games, and I'm horribly failing at that. I know, every time there's a sale, it's just, you know, my Dutch gene goes haywire and you say, what? 80% off? Well, don't mind if I do. Yeah. Man, I don't think I can run Blood of the Dawnwalker. Have they changed the requirements? Let's see. On the Steam page. Let's see. Yeah, the recommended is a 4060, man, and that's like to run at 30 FPS, I think it was, right? Cause holy, I really want to play it, but I'll see how optimized it is. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, Cyberpunk is still on sale. Wait, it's 70% off now! Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Alright. Okay, we yapped a bit longer than we wanted to go, but I'm now really gonna send you guys somewhere else. Let's see. Where you guys gonna go? I think I'm gonna send you all to Kitori's. Yeah, they're doing comfy Friday fancy shiny hunting. Oh, and they have a new outfit. Oh my god, it's super cute. She is a Pokemon trainer. Yeah. And then let's go to Kitori and give her some love. Kitori there. And you guys can hang out over there. There we go. First two raid messages are for the subscribers and the second one is for non-subscribers. I thank you all for hanging out with me, and Etron, if you watched the VOD or something, again, thank you for the raid! And yeah, have a lovely weekend wherever you are. Have a good afternoon, evening, night, morning, midday, and be kind to yourself. And I'll see you all next Tuesday again. Bye 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 bye! Bye 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 bye! Be nice to Kitori! Bye 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 bye!